Have you ever found yourself dreaming of distant beaches or ancient cities after 70, only to hesitate and wonder, is it still safe? The truth is, while travel can be thrilling, there are real, often hidden dangers that come with it, especially for older adults. In today's comprehensive guide, we'll delve deep into 5 major risk factors that every senior traveler should consider before packing their bags. From overlooked health risks to scams that target older adults, this video is designed to help you travel smarter, safer, and with peace of mind. As we grow older, our bodies don't bounce back like they used to. Small issues can escalate rapidly, especially in unfamiliar environments. A trip that starts with excitement can quickly spiral into a medical nightmare if you're not careful. Think about it. When you're home, your doctor is a phone call away. But what happens when you're 4,000 miles away, in a place where you don't speak the language or know where to find a hospital? Let me tell you about James. At 74, he felt great and decided to book a 2-week cruise with his wife. It was supposed to be a peaceful voyage, minimal walking, plenty of relaxation. But 4 days into the trip, James started experiencing chest pains. The onboard medical team did what they could, but it was clear he needed real hospital care. Problem was, they were in the middle of the ocean. Hours passed before they reached port and arranged an emergency evacuation. He survived, yes, but just barely. And the cost? Not only emotional and physical, but financial. The entire experience could have been different if he had taken a few extra precautions. If you're over 70 and thinking about travel, here's what you need to do. Start by seeing your doctor. Ask for a comprehensive health assessment. Make sure you're fit for long flights or high altitudes. Carry every medication you may need, plus extras in case of delays. Understand how the healthcare system works at your destination. And perhaps most importantly, do not travel without solid travel insurance that includes coverage for emergency evacuations, hospitalizations, and unexpected procedures. Next, let's talk about infections. You might not think much of catching a cold or eating something that disagrees with your stomach, but for seniors, even minor illnesses can turn serious quickly. Airports, planes, buses, they're packed with people from all over the world, breathing the same recycled air, touching the same surfaces. That's a recipe for viruses and bacteria to spread. Here's something a lot of people overlook. Your immune system weakens with age. That means your body isn't as quick to fight off infections. A stomach bug for a 30-year-old might mean 24 hours of discomfort. For a 75-year-old, it could mean days in bed, or even a hospital stay. And don't forget food and water. Different bacteria, unfamiliar spices, and local water can wreak havoc on your digestive system. Even something as simple as brushing your teeth with tap water in another country could lead to days of misery. Salads, ice cubes, undercooked meats, these are all potential hazards. So what can you do? Be cautious with what you eat and drink. Stick to bottled water. Avoid street food unless it's cooked right in front of you and piping hot. Carry hand sanitizer, disinfect surfaces when you can, and wear a mask in crowded areas. If your immune system is compromised, or you've recently recovered from illness, you might even reconsider international travel altogether. Travel isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. And for seniors, that journey can be more draining than expected. Think about it: early morning flights, cramped seats, different time zones, hauling luggage, walking long distances. For younger folks, it's annoying. For older adults, it can be dangerous. Richard, age 75, was excited for his trip to Europe. He and his wife had planned it for years. But after a 10-hour flight, a confusing layover, and a lost suitcase, he was completely exhausted. Before they even checked into the hotel, he felt dizzy and dehydrated. He spent the next 2 days recovering instead of exploring, and by the time he adjusted to the time zone, it was time to go home. Fatigue affects everything. It weakens your immune system, slows your reflexes, increases the risk of falls, and makes it harder to enjoy the trip you worked so hard to plan. Seniors need more recovery time. If you're planning a vacation, make sure to build in rest days. Don't overschedule. Take short naps, stay hydrated, and remember, this isn't a race. You don't need to see everything in one trip. Risk of falls and injury, 18-30. This might be the most serious risk of all, falling. As you get older, your bones become more fragile. Your sense of balance decreases. A simple slip on a wet floor, a misstep on uneven pavement, or even a fast-moving escalator can result in broken bones or worse. Linda, 78, loved walking. She walked every day at home, never used a cane. But while vacationing in Italy, she misjudged a curb in a dark alley and fell hard. Her hip was fractured. Surgery in a foreign hospital followed. Her trip was over, and her recovery took 6 months. She never walked the same again. The lesson? Always consider your footing. Avoid destinations with rough terrain unless you're physically ready. Use mobility aids when needed. There's no shame in it. Wear comfortable, supportive shoes. Stay alert and avoid rushing. You've got nothing to prove. Finally, let's talk about money. Financial traps are everywhere when you're traveling. And, unfortunately, seniors are frequent targets. Scammers look for people who seem unfamiliar with their surroundings, who may be tired or distracted. George, 76, thought he found the deal of a lifetime, an all-inclusive resort online with glowing reviews. But when he arrived, there was no hotel. It had all been a scam. He lost over $3,000, had nowhere to stay, and had to scramble for last-minute accommodations. It ruined the trip and his trust. Also, many seniors don't realize their regular health insurance often doesn't cover international travel. One emergency hospital visit could cost tens of thousands of dollars. Add flight changes, delays, and lost luggage, and the costs pile up quickly. What can you do? Always book through reputable agencies. Double-check your travel insurance. Be careful with ATMs and credit card use. Don't carry large amounts of cash. Keep digital copies of important documents. And never share your financial information with strangers. Traveling after 70 can still be beautiful, but it must be approached differently. These 5 hidden dangers are not meant to scare you, they're meant to empower you. Because the truth is, you've earned the right to explore the world safely. With the right planning, travel can still bring joy, inspiration, and unforgettable memories. But it requires honesty about your limits, thoughtful choices, and preparation. Ask yourself, am I truly ready for this trip? Is this destination accessible? Do I have a support plan if things go wrong? If the answer is yes, then go and enjoy every moment. But if not, there's no shame in choosing something closer to home. Your health, your safety, and your peace of mind come first. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And share your own travel stories, what worked, what didn't, and what others can learn from your journey. Until next time, take care and travel wisely.